push-ups. I've been doing sit-ups. I've been doing chin-ups. I've been doing pull-ups. I threw up once, but I'm okay now.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a Friday Super Show edition of the YSN Power Hour. DJ Yoakley with you alongside the usual suspects. We got Richie, we got Jamie, we got Mikey, and we got OB. Gentlemen, how are we today?
Pretty good.
Fantastic. Some would say it's Friday.
Well, it's 2-2 right now in what is it? It's not the wild card round, it's the divisional series round.
Yeah, ALDS.
ALDS. We're watching the game. Jamie's watching the game as a Yankees fan. Mikey, do you have any rooting interest in this game?
Yeah, so I am a Guardians fan, so go Guards.
Okay. All right. Are you watching the game as well?
I am.
All right. And OB could care less. He's just like.
Oh, no, what do you mean? I'm a Tribe fan.
Okay.
Are
you watching right now?
Yeah, I'm watching it. I'm actually watching us on the laptop over here where I was.
Okay. Yes. So we're all watching it. So we got a little bit of one eye on baseball and the other eye on football as we get into, gentlemen, can you believe it's week 9? Unbelievable. It's week 9. So we've got this week and next week, and it's playoffs. So some of these teams have 2 weeks left, and it's over. Yeah. And we're going to talk about them all here today on the YSN Power Hour. So without further ado, you know what we do. It's picks time. And Richie, lead us in the picks, my friend.
We're going to start with one of our bigger matches of the night, Division II, Boardman at Austintown Fitch.
All right. So Boardman needs to win this game.
Yeah, they have to win either one against Fitch or one against Campbell next week to secure a spot in the playoff.
So they need to win this game. And they are, according to Drew Pastor, I believe 34-point underdogs in this game. As much as I would love to see a great game, I think Austintown Fitch is just too strong this year, gentlemen. Fitch flies in this one, according to yours truly.
I'm with you. I'm taking the Falcons.
Jameson?
I like Fitch in this one as well, and I got to say, their win against Wadsworth last week, I mean, I think I was a lone wolf on that one or close to it. I got to give Fitch all the respect in the world. I mean, what a hell of a game that was. I flipped it on after we were done with ours. Probably the game of the week if you ask me, but, I mean, Fitch has my full respect.
Quad OT winners.
I think everybody on the network had Fitch on their either laptop or whatever during their game or after their game because, like, you know, with our group chat, what's nice about it is you couldn't miss the overtime period.
No.
Like, Ty Bartell was like, I think I won up everybody, and then I turned it on. I'm like, they're in overtime.
Yeah. Then they're in 2 overtimes. Then they're in 3 overtimes, and then they're in 4 overtimes. What a great – and he did a great job.
Yeah, that's tough by yourself to call 4 overtimes.
That's 8 periods of football, man.
Yeah.
Incredible. Mikey G, who do you got?
Yeah, I also had the Fitch game on last week, but I like Fitch here tonight. They beat a really good Wadsworth team last week, and I think they keep it rolling against Boardman.
OB?
Give me the Falcons in this one. Just really tough this year. Going to be 8-1 by tonight for Boardman. Up and down season. They've had their ups. They've had their downs over here. They've played well in a couple games, but they get eliminated from the playoffs basically here tonight, I feel like.
Where's the obligatory animal sound here?
What animal sound? For what?
For Falcon.
I don't know. What would it be?
Caw-caw!
I thought that was hawk.
And then it's like every bird.
Like
every bird caws.
Okay, so
you gotta wave the arms.
Wow.
Well, wait, like this? You can't even see my arms in the picture, but
Yeah, you can. Look at. We can do it. Now you got to do the
you
caw.
can see my hands. My bad. There we go.
Now caw.
Caw.
There it is. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do a Falcons call.
There we go.
All right, we're starting this show off hot. Brookfield at Garfield.
Oh my goodness.
This is probably one of the best games of the night. Garfield, obviously a tough one against JFK earlier in the season, losing on that 2-point conversion in one of the last plays of the game. And then Brookfield, after they beat or lost to Ursuline, they've won 7 in a row, and they've scored about 40 points per game compared to giving up just 1 touchdown per game. So I'm going to go with Brookfield here.
This is heart versus head for me. Heart says Brookfield. My head says Garfield, and I'm going Garfield.
Yeah, I think this is definitely one of the best matchups of the night, and both these teams really haven't been tested since early in the season. It pains me to go with this one here, but I got to take Brookfield. You know, the heart, Hubbard can't really pick them, but I roll with the Warriors tonight, man. Oh, yes.
Look who joins the show. I hope you weren't down there for too long, my friend.
No. I just got in here.
All right. Welcome to the show. Brookfield versus Garfield. Go.
Garfield over Brookfield tonight.
Dang.
Pretty quick.
Was quick.
Nice figure, Sam.
I got some lists going today. I'm not searching.
All right. Mikey.
High scoring offense for Brookfield. I think this Garfield defense is good enough to keep them in check, and I like the G-men tonight in a close one.
G-men. OB?
Low scoring game between both these teams tonight. As Mikey said, both these defenses really powerful. Give me Brookfield, though, in this one. They come out on top at the end.
See, I think it's Brookfield if the game's a high-scoring affair, and if it's a low-scoring affair, it's Garfield. Like, that's kind of where I fall into it, because Garfield can play you in a phone booth. And if you try to match with Brookfield, I think they can go tit for tat with you.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, what do we got next?
Campbell at Newton Falls. Obviously, Campbell coming off of a pretty good win.
Does anybody else think this is like a lot harder than it should be?
This game?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I took Newton Falls, but I think it's going to be a good game.
If Campbell didn't win last week, I would take Newton Falls today.
Yeah.
But I spent a lot of time on this one. I think I still took Newton Falls, if I'm not mistaken. But Campbell could walk away with a big win here and go 2 weeks in a row. Samuel.
When I get these close games like this, I got to go with the team with the better running game, and I believe Newton Falls has the better running game, so I'm going with them.
We started off with 3 great matchups here. I think this is a sneaky one. Of course, 2 teams don't have great records, but Newton Falls Campbell's set to be a battle. I went with Newton Falls in this one, but it definitely was a tough one to pick.
I don't know how this is an upset special. I think Radar just like takes his own specials and just throws upsets on them. He says upset special.
If this was a restaurant, Radar would have 6 specials per night.
That's it. Sell out. Richie, come home, buddy. I got flapjacks for you. That's your father, Duluth.
Flapjacks.
That's my third father, Duluth.
And Campbell Memorial over Newton Falls, says Radar. All right, Mikey, what do you have?
Yeah, tough game to pick for me. I kind of went back and forth as well, but I like what I saw from Campbell last week. I think they're going to be riding high, and I think they get the win tonight.
I'm glad that I'm not the only one that thought this was a tough game to pick. Honestly, like that's a truth.
I thought it was.
OB.
Both teams really nothing left to really lose over here, so they're just trying to win now. I would say for bragging rights and to finish off the season with some momentum. But in this one, you just got to give me Newton Falls. I think that they win this one in a close matchup.
We'll give you Newton Falls.
Cleveland Central Catholic against Warren JFK. Game is played at Liberty. JFK. Tri-C's had a tough year.
JFK for the rest of the year.
JFK in a big way.
Took the words right out of my mouth there, Sammy. JFK.
Yeah, JFK wins big tonight.
Give me the Eagles.
Mikey, are you on America Online today?
What's up?
Are you on dial-up over there at Ike?
No, why? I'm on my
Just feels like
laptop.
you're-
That might be why.
You're delayed a little bit.
Yeah, you're delayed a little bit.
A little bit.
Nobody's saying anything
okay.
about the Guardians game because we're gonna ruin it. I can't even get the words out. Screw it.
Columbiana at Latonia. Clips.
Win number 201. I need a drink. Hard
Sammy, go ahead.
Columbiana got a tough win last week, so I'm going with them to win 2 in a row.
Yeah, I like it here as well. Give me Columbiana.
All right. Mikey?
Yeah, I like the Clippers as well.
Yeah, give me Columbia in this one. Win 201 coming up.
Back-to-back sweeps. Crestview at Champion. I think this one was harder to pick, too, because, like, Champion's been up and down all year long. You never know which team you're going to get week by week. And Crestview's a team that is hung with some of the big dogs around our area, just hasn't been able to pull out close games.
They've had a tough schedule.
Yeah.
A tough schedule. I mean, look at some of the teams that they played. They played – that United game was an absolute dog fight.
Salem?
Yeah. It's incredible. I'm taking Crestview not because I don't believe in Champion, because I think that there's internal struggles on both teams in both locker rooms. And it comes down to whose coaching staff I believe will help them overcome it. And for me, that's Crestview. Paul Cusick's been doing it such a long time. I don't know that you can go against him. So he'll figure out a way to win, and I'm taking the Rebels.
Yep, I'm with you.
Yeah, I see that it looks like Champion has been on a 3-game losing streak, which is a tough stigma to shake. I think tonight it's going to be Crestview. They're going to make it 4.
Yeah, despite my Champion colors that I'm rocking here today, I'm going the other way with Crestview. Kind of going with what you said, DJ. It's not that you don't believe in Champion. That's kind of the way that I feel right now. It's been back-to-back weeks, some tough losses, of course, but I was riding those highs with Champion. I really was. Now it seems like we're going back on the lows, and I'm hopping off ship.
Nice pop out, by the way.
Yeah, I like Crestview in this one. I think they're a much better team than their record shows, and I'll take the Rebels.
Yeah, give me Crestview in this one as well, especially if you look at the last 3 games over for Champion. Garfield blown out, and then an upset loss against Liberty and Campbell Memorial over there. And remember, Crestview blew out Memorial. I just think Crestview's a better team in this one, and they win.
East at Ursuline.
Ursuline.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be Ursuline here.
Yeah, Ursuline.
Yeah, it's Ursuline.
Throw up the youth. Irish win.
East Palestine at Southern. Southern.
I've said it all year. I can't sleep on the couch. I'm going with Southern anytime I got to pick them.
The Wigwam, man, it's the toughest place to play in the entire YSN school list. So give me Southern.
You're not lying, though.
It is. It's a great atmosphere.
I think we need that. We need some tough places to play.
That'd be a great article.
Yeah, like a little feature story we do.
That'd be a good article.
I mean, the name alone is awesome.
What'd you say, Sammy?
The name Wigwam, playing at the Wigwam, that's an awesome name.
Nobody believed me that it was called the Wigwam.
I was dying so hard. Like when you first said that, I couldn't stop laughing.
This idiot just said Wigwam. It's where they play. Mikey, who you got?
I'll take Southern. Them playing at the Wigwam, and they get the win.
They're playing at Palestine.
About 50% of the people know how to pronounce
Oh,
it. Too.
I'm sorry. All right. Well, they're going to get the win anyway. So
I want somebody to say Wigwam just because.
Wigwam.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Southern.
I think it's at Palestine.
Yeah, it's at East Palestine. Yeah, I just looked at.
Who'd we lose?
Looked at it.
Yeah, it is.
I'm still gonna pick Southern though in this one. Tough year for East Palestine. They're getting better, but Southern's just the better team at this point.
Blame that one on the scheduler.
Damn scheduler.
Fairport, Harding, and Ashtabula St. John.
Well, Sam, what do you know about this one?
All right, so St. John and Fairport both having tough years. Both of them have, so I guess you could say that Fairport's 2 wins are true wins, as St. John's comes on a forfeit over Akron Springfield. That being said, this is the rivalry. These are the two schools that hate each other, have before they even got joined up in the NAC. It's going to be 2 games back to back, St. John at home and Fairport at home. This week is St. John senior night. Give me the Heralds, baby.
Yeah, I'm riding on that horse.
Also, you're going to get to see it right here on YSN Live with these guys talking about it.
Yeah, I dig it.
I'm riding a different horse.
I know you are.
Fairport.
You're riding on a horse with no name.
Sammy, I gotta ask, why are they playing back-to-back weeks? They just couldn't find a different opponent, or is this a common thing?
So in that NAC conference, everybody plays each other like twice. I know they played Matthews twice.
That's
they
crazy.
played Wyndham twice. Yeah, it's a weird schedule. Like,
they played each other last
to
week.
Take the loss. No, so they played Matthews. St. John played Matthews back to back. They're going to play Fairport back to back. All the NAC schools play each other twice a year. I don't know if it's just
sounds like an NFL schedule.
Is it so? I might have missed this. Is it a home and home?
Yeah, it's a home and home.
That's wild. So it's like the NFL schedule, kind of.
It is, but with all D6s and 7s.
So it's like watching the Steelers play every week, is what you're saying.
Or last night too.
All right, so I'm riding with St. John, man. I dig it. And then guess what? If they win, I'm taking them next week too.
Yeah, I think I like Fairport Harding in this one. I hate to go against you there, Sammy. I know those are your boys, but got to go with my gut here.
Yeah, I'll take Fairport as well. Although next week, I might have to go.
No, you take both of them. It's a twofer.
Is it a twofer?
All right,
This is like
I'll take Fairport this weekend next week.
This is a Twix bar.
Yeah, and this one over here, both teams struggling, but you're just gonna have to give me a Fairport Harding over here. And if they lose, then
I'm not giving you anything.
Hey,
I'm not giving you anything.
If they lose,
pick a different team next week.
If they lose, I'm sticking with Fairport Harding because it's always harder to beat the same team the second time.
Second punch always gets caught, Jamie. I don't know how that resides here, but it's the first thing I thought of.
With the roster size on both of these teams, you might not be playing the same team second week. So
that's bad news.
Actually, speaking of roster size, how about A-Man football next year? Apparently for Sebring, or they're trying to do it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that for sure because that is when we get to the Sebring game. That is a lot of people are saying this is bad news, and I disagree. I think this is a great opportunity. This is a creative solution that Sebring did to play 8-man football, to keep football in the school. And say what you want, numbers are tough right now for everybody, and no coach is going to tell you, outside of the 99 percentile, that it's easy to field a football team. So I commend Sebring and everybody there for doing the right thing, keeping football in the high school.
I'll tell you what, I lived through it. Watched St. John do it the year after they made the playoffs, and it's tough to come back from. But you got to keep football somehow. But yeah,
Radar, don't click that last link that I promoted. Don't do it.
Girard at Struthers. I think it's going to be a gritty battle in the NE8. Struthers obviously has been playing really well. Girard, 2 tough losses this season. I'm still going to have to go with the Indians.
One of the top 5 games that I told you about yesterday, but I'm going with Struthers because more than any team, they have really, really impressed me this year with the way they play football. So I'm taking the Wildcats. Right, Ian?
Yeah.
I am. I have paid more attention to NE8 football this year than I have ever in my entire life. I have a good grasp on most of the teams, even though it doesn't look like it.
Wait a minute.
Even though it doesn't look like it on some of my picks, I'll go ahead and put that out there. I have no idea who Struthers is. I have no idea who this team is. I've watched them go out there and get absolutely manhandled by teams they shouldn't, but I don't know what clicked after that Hubbard game. They've gone on fire. I'm taking Gerard because I need Gerard to win this game. Give me Gerard.
I'm going to ride with you here, Sam.
Jefferson's going to put up 50.
Hey, wow. That's coming. Don't you worry. That's coming.
I like Gerard in this one as well. Struthers is definitely playing an inspired brand of football since that Hubbard loss, but I got to see the Indians firsthand last week. They took it to my Eagles, dog walked them up and down the field. Steven Sims, 5 total touchdowns. I think they figured out something last week. You're going to have to give me the Indians in this one.
Big dog nominee, Steven Sims. Put some respect on his name.
Yeah, I'll take Gerard in this one. I think it's going to be a close game. I'm still going to take the Indians, though, over the Wildcats.
The only thing that would be better right now is that if Mikey had the moon behind him, like he's just floating in space, and we're calling him from NASA. If you moon the camera, I'm going to be pissed.
You don't have to worry about
All right.
OB, what do you got?
And this, I watched Struthers last week. First half, they looked pretty good, 2 touchdowns against Niles, and then they kind of wore off a bit till that second half. But they ran a trick play which worked. Alec Risp, second half, he got a receiving touchdown, 2 total touchdowns in the first half. I mean, this dude over here, mean wrecking machine, especially on that Struthers offense. I think tonight's gonna be hard for Gerard to stop him. Give me Struthers.
Number 1 play of the week, by the way, with the Ian O'Brien call.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
How would that Campfield?
Oh, gosh. Why don't you give us a little preview of this one now, Ricardo?
Howland has Masucci running back, pretty good, able to get out of a couple of arm tackles. He's elusive back there, but, this is a Howland team that prides itself on running the football, and, Campfield prides itself on its run defense. So I think that's where the Cardinals are going to stop them tonight. I think Campfield wins this one at home.
Campfield. English runs for 700.
I mean, Campfield's only loss is to a ridiculously overpowered Cheney. It's got to be Campfield here.
Yeah, I like Campfield in this one as well. It's hard to go against Richie when he gives that insight.
Appreciate that, Jamie. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
There's a bleeder in there for you, Richie. I knew you'd like that one.
Well, duck fart to right field. Oh, come on.
Mikey stuck.
Tried to use his hops, didn't work.
Mikey.
Either that or he's never lost a staring contest in his life.
No, I had a chance to see both teams play this year. Unfortunately, it's going to be a tough night for Howland. Go Campfield.
Blink twice if you're in trouble.
I'm having all sorts of problems here today.
He's gone. Oh, there he is.
He's gone like Bieber.
Yeah.
Yep, Bieber's gone.
Oh,
that was good there, Jamie.
All right. Give me Campfield in this one. Howland, tough year for them. They just can't really get a lot of stuff going right on their side. Campfield, so powerful on offense. It's going to be a run of clock by second half.
All right, you ready for off-the-cuff question? You guys have played sports. A shirt under the jersey or no? Mine was always
100%.
Yes.
I have to wear something under my jersey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Depends what jersey we're talking here.
Baseball.
What sport? Baseball jersey? Yeah.
Baseball.
I'd always go with the unders.
These guys that don't wear shirts under their jerseys freak me out.
Lunatics, man.
Imagine how bad their nipples hurt, man.
The chafe on those
Shoulder
stitching.
pads, too.
It's got to be bad.
Ugh.
It's like Andy from The Office.
Tape them up, man. Tape them up.
My sensitive skin could never.
My sensitive nipples could never. Let me tell you that.
Especially when it gets cold out. Especially when it gets like 20 degrees, 30 degrees.
OB, you strike me as the kind of guy that would run a marathon, like the turkey trot, with no shirt on and
No
gloves.
shirt on. I don't know.
And you would
You
wear
might be
one of
right.
those. You'd wear one of those bibs right on like your crotch, because it's the only clothing that you have on,
Tarzan.
like a loincloth.
And then he whisper as he's crossing.
Probably Tarzan at that point.
All right.
Jefferson at Poland.
Sam, take it away.
Listen, I know the easy pick here is to go with the Seminarians. All right. I get it. I understand that. All right. But I'm going to say right now, I know I call for upsets a lot with those Jefferson Falcons. I know it. Jefferson's going to win this game, and I'm going to tell you why. I think last week, Poland gets into an absolute battle with Lakeview. And Jefferson and Lakeview have been on similar paths this year. Jefferson is going to get the benefit of seeing what was working for Lakeview last week. Hitchcock, Hodge, Bozar, Funtash, get used to hearing their names. They're all scoring tonight. Give me Jefferson.
The right pick is the Seminarian, says Nick Kohler. And so one Jefferson take, Richard.
I'm going to go Poland here. You know, what a turnaround for Coach Tom Pavlansky. Losing 2 out of your first 3. You come all the way back, and now in division number 4, they're top 5 seed in their region. And I think Poland's got some guys back in their lineup that they haven't had all season. So I'm going to go with the Bulldogs here. I think it's going to be a close game, but I just think Poland at the end of the night comes out on the right side of the scoreboard.
Sam, I need your help on this because I've heard this 2 ways, but you're the local up there. Help me with this. Poland over Jefferson area. Okay. Is it Jefferson or Jefferson area?
So the school district is Jefferson area.
Right.
But I've never heard a sports team called the Jefferson area Falcons once. They're the Jefferson Falcons.
Jefferson Falcons. Okay. Because I've heard it both ways. I just wanted to
I think once you get outside of the county, they call them Jefferson area because there's Jefferson like in southern Ohio.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
Get through.
Oh no, he's ahead of us. Not good. Richie's
Call it foul.
Okay. I'm gonna take Poland. I just think they're too hot right now. I really do. I'm really interested. I mean, Sam, you talked about Struthers. You don't know what team Struthers is. I don't know what team Jefferson is. They don't. It's killing me because I want to pick them so bad, but I just can't.
Up until that Struthers game, honest to God, I thought that they were one of the top scoring teams in this conference. That Struthers game kind of shook my confidence a little bit, but I'm never straying away from the path. I really do think that, that Lakeview Cortland game last week should have unlocked some stuff for the coaching staff at Jefferson. I really do think it's going to be a lot closer. I mean, Poland's losses are all to quality teams. I understand that. And Poland is Poland, but
can I ask you an honest question? Are you going to be an honest man here?
Yeah.
If you had to pick, if you were on the show for South Range and Jefferson, would you have picked Jefferson or picked South Range?
South Range gets the one pass. I can't pick against South Range against anybody.
Okay. All right.
So, they get the one pass. I'm picking South Range against Ohio State.
This is true.
All right.
Hey, I'm just saying. I would pick Ohio or pick South Range over who was it? Toledo, because they held TC Caffey to less yards than Toledo did. So, just saying.
Would South Range beat Youngstown State?
No, I'm not going there. Nice try. Nice try.
So we don't think Toledo could beat Kirtland, or what's the deal there?
No, I don't think they could.
Fair enough.
No, I'm kidding. Any college teams most college teams are going to beat high school teams.
Oh yeah.
Just like you hear, Ohio State's going to they can beat the Browns. No, they couldn't. No, they couldn't. I don't care who you are.
Listen, I said this last night. I do believe South Range would beat Kirtland. We'll never see it, but I do believe South Range.
That's real big of you right there. That's tough.
I really do.
There.
I do.
Razorbacks baseball team beat the scout team for the Texas Rangers a couple days ago. Put things in comparison. I think 8-0.
First off, who the hell follows that?
Me.
Ricky does. He's a baseball guy, so.
Have you seen Brissett? I still think the Browns win that game. They're professionals.
Against Ohio State, yeah.
Yes. I don't think that the worst team in the NFL could still beat the best team in college football.
I mean, who would stop Nick Chubb?
Nobody.
500 yards.
It's just a different level, and that's the thing. Like I talked about it today with somebody. Like people think
he said Brissett's bad. He's not terrible, but
listen, right now,
I think Brissett's done a fantastic job controlling this offense.
Yeah, he's a game manager right now, and he's been all right despite the last minute of the fourth quarter.
I'd take Jacoby Brissett in black and gold right now. I'd say it.
Yeah.
But I also said I would take Baker Mayfield, and I'm eating my hat on that one. That guy.
Take Cooper Rush?
No, hell no.
Undefeated.
Okay, we'll see after this week.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Philly sucks. That's all I got to say. Philly sucks. They ain't played the Dallas Cowboys. D-Law said it best.
Here we go. All right, let's get back to high school. My bad.
John Hay at Beaver Local. John Hay's 7-1.
Fool's gold.
D2, but they have not beaten anybody good.
Fool's gold. I'm taking Beaver Local by 30.
Yeah, I'm taking Beaver Local.
Every year John Hay does this. Every year John Hay has this crazy good record. If you look at John Hay's total wins for their opponents this year, it's 6. 6 total wins for all of their opponents combined. No, it's Beaver Local big tonight.
I'm taking John Hay in this one. I'm going to go for it, Fool's gold, that's whatever. Still gold, got to give it a shot.
Give me Beaver Local in this one. They take W.
Are you taking Hay too?
No, I'm taking Beaver Local. But I'd be playing that song all night if I was John Hay.
Gary Glitter? Go Beavs. Simple as that.
Lakeside at Orange. I'm going
Where's the helmet, DJ? Go get it.
It's not this week. It's next week.
Don't even say next week.
It's next week.
Preview.
Guess who they have next week?
I know who they have next week. Kirtland. Shock the world. Get through. Nope. I'll take Lakeside.
Lakeside is, I think, 1 win away from guaranteeing themselves into the playoffs. So it's definitely coming this week. Lakeside, big time tonight.
I like that pick, Sammy. I'm going with Lakeside here as well.
Yeah, give me Lakeside. Well, it's Sanders, 138.7 yards per game, and was it the receiving end, 35.2 yards per game? Yeah, give me Lakeside.
Yeah, tonight, though, you're not going to see Sanders. It's going to be all DeSalvatore.
All the Salvador. Ooh, I mean, that could be even better.
It's a paisano.
Pass the gabagool.
Lakeview at South Range.
Mikey's back. Let's start with you.
Back. Oh. The connection's terrible.
No.
That's that Westminster connection there.
Yeah, it's awful.
Astronaut ice cream up there.
DJ unplugged all the wires.
Probably what it was.
What? Did he say a team?
I don't know.
Did he say gabagool?
Wait, what's up?
Lakeview or South Range?
Oh, South Range. Sorry.
When Richie laughs hard, it sounds like Barney Ruffle from Flintstones.
I don't even know that.
That's one way to make us feel old. All right, I'm going to go shockingly South Range.
Yeah, that's a surprise.
At least I didn't like black out the camera like Sam did a couple weeks ago and put it I just brought it. I'm like, here, we're wearing South Range today.
The only reason I put the sweater on is because they wouldn't sign out the mascot to me. I was going full bore. Falcons head the whole 9. I was trying to get it signed out.
No, only one man can do that on this show, and he's like literally right next to you, right there, Jamie.
It's been a while since I put that eagle head on, man. Maybe I'll pull it out for next week. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I dare you.
That would be amazing.
No. I'm not trying to get memed on the show here.
Come on.
You know they watch. They're all watching right now, waiting for somebody to pick against them. Sam, you're up.
So it's got to be South Range. If Lakeview wins this game tonight, I'm taking my entire life savings, going to Cortland and buying every scratch off in town.
I just got the Barney Rubble right now.
That's great.
It's definitely a good way to put it there, Sammy. I like that. I don't think it's going to be necessarily a close game, but I am interested to see if Lakeview can at least contain the South Range offense. They've had a couple of solid defensive performances back to back. South Range is going to win, but I just want to see how much by. If Lakeview can try and at least keep the score close. The game will never be close, but the score can be.
Ooh.
Wow.
Fucking meme. Wow.
Oh, that all right.
What a roast.
Right? See, here's the deal now. Okay.
You want
Been
full
a
screen?
Yankee fan my whole life. I never switched up on that. I never switched up on being a Cowboy fan either. I'm loyal to a fault. Yes, I don't like your Cleveland area teams. I don't like Pittsburgh, but I'm loyal. I never switch up on them.
How do you get to like the Yankees and the Cowboys, by the way?
Because you like winning.
Yeah.
My father used to spend his summers in Dallas with his dad, so
Okay.
he became a Cowboy fan. The Yankees, my older brother happened to like him. His birthday party was at a Cleveland game. They were playing the Yankees. He just decided, he's a young kid. He's like, oh, I like the Yankees. My older brother liked to follow him a little bit, so I just kind of went with that. And I stuck with it ever since.
Okay. Respect. At least he's got a backstory. I can respect that.
It's been as long as I can remember. Always been
Get out.
loyal.
Also, give me South Range in this game too. I mean, just in case of
OB says, let's get this
really good.
back on track.
Back on track, yeah. Lakeview does have a decent rushing tag with Toff, but South Range's defense, as we've seen this year, is just unbelievable. So they're going to shut them down tonight. South Range is going to get the dub.
You see, people say that now. But when the Yankees aren't that good, they're like, oh, they're the Yankees. They should be good. Look at their payroll.
Yeah, it's hard to be the 27-time champs. I know.
Just saying. You know? And people give, oh, Yankees suck. Well, you can only have it one way. Can't
Guys,
have it
ready?
both ways.
Here we go. We got the update from Radar. Beep, 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 beep. Still 2-2 tied. 7th inning stretch time in New York.
Thanks, Radar. Liberty at LeBray.
At the game.
Did we get Mikey's? Yeah, we got Mikey's. Sorry.
Liberty.
Liberty, 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 Liberty.
Yeah, it's got to be Liberty here.
Spot them. Give me the laps.
Yeah, I'll take Liberty as well. They've got me believing these past couple of weeks. They've been playing some really good football. Liberty gets the win.
Give me the Leopards in this one. They take the dub.
How did Julian Edelman get in a Verizon commercial?
Good question.
Great agent.
Lisbon at United. Give me Siggy's Eagles.
Yeah, as much as I want to roll with the red hot Blue Devils, I'm gonna go with United.
You're about to say Red Devils.
I almost said Red Devils because I went red hot, and then it just naturally almost came out.
United's been hot. They're going to stay hot. Keep it with United.
You can give me the real you here tonight.
Oh, I like it.
I like it. Yeah, that's bold. That's bold.
Jamie's partying naked.
Never had any love lost
The
there.
bold strategy, Con.
I'll take United one, although I do think the game will be closer than most people expect. But give me the Eagles.
Closer,
United.
like how close?
I'm gonna say it's a 2-touchdown game.
Okay.
All right, best game of the night.
Yeah, United. I got them too.
Lowville, Mineral Ridge.
Reverse gate. Let's go. Because I'm waffling on this one. All right. OB, start it off.
In this one, I like both offenses. I also like both quarterbacks here too. It's going to be honestly probably one of the most high-scoring games that we are going to be seeing from both these teams this season. Just because both quarterbacks have been having a really stellar year. Malone, Valley. It's just going to be a matchup between those two. But at the end, I think Louisville's going to take it. They get a stop at the end, and that's going to be the game winner.
Ooh.
Yeah, I agree with Ian. I think it's going to be a great game. Two really good quarterbacks, but it's hard for me to go against Vinny Malone. And for that being said, I like the Rockets in a close one as well.
Yeah, I'm going to stay chalk here. I like Louisville in this one. Got to see them way back when they played Springfield. They impressed me then. Haven't seen Mineral Ridge yet. I would like to at some point, but I got to go with the Rockets here. A little bit of familiarity.
Skyrockets in flight, except for tonight. Give me Mineral Ridge.
That was awesome.
That was great.
Oh,
The only thing would be better if you would have sung it. Afternoon delight.
I don't even have anything to one up that. I'm going to go with Louisville.
All right. You might think that Samuel is going to be lone wolf in it, and that ain't the case. I believe in Ridge. I think they're going to try to hold on to the football. They run the football so well. It's going to be a chilly night. I know Vinny Ballone's that good. I know Banovsky's that good. I know Luceni's that good. I just think homecoming or not, is it senior night or whatever it is, it's going to be, they're wearing pink socks. They got the orange pants, the black tops, and I think the best helmets in football. I'm going to go with Mineral Ridge. I think Tristan Valley's got something for him. I think Ian Erb's got something for him. The offensive line is poised. I think that it's Ridge's night. I don't know why. Again, not taking anything away from Louisville, but Mineral Ridge has nothing to lose here. Nothing.
All right. I like it.
Christian says no way.
Matthews at Wyndham is our next one.
You dropped the bomb on me, baby. I'm taking the bombers. Richie?
Matthews.
I just watched Matthews do really unholy things to my St. John Herald 2 weeks in a row. Give me Matthews.
Unholy.
I like the Stangs here as well.
yeah, give me the Stangs here as well.
Go Matthews. They're going to take the dub here tonight. Powerful team. They're going to be, again, another dub.
All right. Niles at Hubbard.
Ian?
Got to give Jamie some screen time.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, though. Ian's got an hour to talk. Jamie's got to clean up.
An hour. I really look. So I talked to Coach Perry a little bit this week before the soccer game. He said, again, they're still a playoff lock, but they need to win these two games. And Hubbard's, of course, the first one, and then draw next week. He said right now players are a little more healthier. Antoine Garner's a little more healthier than what he was with his comeback. I think he still has the cast on. We'll have to see about that. But he's still going to be, I think, getting a lot more reps than last week. The problem is with Niles, they have struggled finishing in the second half. They're always with the team the first half. They struggle the second half. So if for Niles to win this game, they have to just play all four quarters. They have to get that second half rolling if they want to win.
That was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good time.
I can appreciate that. I forgot you were full screen. Sorry. Jamie, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'll take you guys back to last season. Hubbard was 8-0 going into Bo Ryan Stadium, and they completely scrapped the wing tee offense. They put Landon Bates back at quarterback, went to kind of a wildcat look. Fast forward, we've got this year. They're 5-3. The offense hasn't scored over 30 points in a single matchup yet this season. We saw cracks in the wing tee throughout points of the year. I fully expect them to abandon that wing tee tonight. They're going to go to some type of spread look with Hendricks, or they're going to roll Wilcox back there and play a little bit of wildcat. But the wing tee is dead. I'm telling you right now. I saw it last week against Girard in the second half. They're going to go away from it, and nobody is more excited about this than me because the wing tee is one of the most boring offenses that I've ever seen, especially the way that we run it with no counter. It's going to be nice to finally get Hendricks to run the ball a little bit on some pulls. There are some bubble screens out there. This is Hoffman's really wheelhouse area, if you ask me. They're going to get out of it. They're going to run a little bit of spread. It's going to be a good game tonight. AG, got a lot of respect for him. He's one of the best backs in the area when he's healthy. He's a heck of a linebacker as well. But in the end, Hoffman's 14-0 against Niles. He's going to be 15-0 after tonight. Haven't lost to Niles since 1995.
Wow. I fully expect Jamie to be right on this pick. I'm going Hubbard.
I think Jamie did more research than Ian, if we're being honest. How do you feel about that, Ian?
I had McDonald games, so I was doing research on McDonald games.
W in my book, if you ask me. I'll take my wins when I can get them, especially over OB. You don't get them often.
My great aunt went to Niles. Says Richard and his father Duluth.
Would have seen a great football program back then.
Dude, by the way, Jamie, what are your thoughts on Aaron Judge in this series? Because he just looks bad.
I thought about this on my drive home. He's so good in the regular season every year, but then we get to the postseason and he stinks it up. And I really hate
what's going on.
I don't know, man. He's not seeing the ball well. He didn't see it well throughout the last part of that season. Once he got to like 60 home runs, everything kind of shut down. Just got to hope that he runs into one and boosts the confidence back up.
I think he stinks.
Doesn't stink.
I think he's the fourth best home run hitter of all time. Just putting it out there. Barry Bonds. Where are we at?
We're still at Niles and Hubbard.
Yeah, Hubbard.
Yeah, Hubbard's been the recipient of heartbreaks all year. That's not going to happen tonight. Give Hubbard the win tonight.
All right, Notre Dame Cathedral Latin against Louisville. NDCL has been rough this year. I mean, historically, in the past 5 or 6 years, they've been a really good football team that's been in the playoffs almost every single year. But this year just has not been their year. 3 wins. Louisville, they have to win this if they even have a shot to get to the playoffs.
Who do they have next week?
Well, they have to win both.
No, I don't think so. They got some points.
They got Lindsley next week.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah, they're not beat. Well, I don't want to say anything now, but
it's a tough team to beat
Lindsley.
Listen, I got a bone.
18. They got to win this.
I got a bone to pick with Lindsley. I got a bone, like a big bone to pick with Lindsley, because they're like all 45. I mean, you want to talk about college guys playing high school guys? These are grown men.
I think Louisville wins tonight. I'm taking the Leps.
Air high five. Leopards before I cough.
Give me the Leopards tonight. NDCL's got some. They've got some tough losses against some tough teams, but when these teams go down, they stay down, and I think the Leopards are going to take advantage of it.
Take them down.
I'm going against the grain here. I'm not getting any high fives from you tonight, DJ. Last time I picked NDCL when they were on the schedule, I got it right, so I'm going to stick with the Lions in this one.
Yeah, I like NDCL as well. Unfortunately, I think NDCL gets the win.
That's the key word you got to look out for, unfortunately.
Both teams struggling this season, but NDCL usually sometimes could pull up the surprises. I think they get the dub over here tonight.
Usually sometimes is an
well, I mean, like back then they got the surprises, but now struggling, I think they get the dub though.
Scumbag ship right now. USS Scumbag. Jamie's the captain.
Oak Glen at East Liverpool.
The battle of the.
You're gonna have Niddle filling in for you tonight.
Niddle's just gonna do. I'm gonna do camera.
Niddle's gonna get a shot at play-by-play.
When doesn't he get a shot at play-by-play?
He's gonna bring a bag of dust in the box tonight.
Well, as long as they stop piping in farts, we'll be all right. What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Battle of the Bridge.
Ooh.
East Liverpool. I'm calling it right now.
Hopefully, it's not the bridge you have to pay $1 to get over.
I think it is.
Is that the one that's in Erector set?
Yes, that's the one we talked about.
That bridge is scary.
Yes.
There's just an old man.
Based purely on my fear of that bridge, I'm going with Oak Glen.
$1.25, Bishop.
So I definitely thought this was Canton Oak Glen until just a few minutes ago. I took them when I thought they were Canton. Glen Oak, yeah.
I'm actually with Jamie. I thought it was
Canton. No.
Yeah, that's definitely who I thought it was. I'm still going to go with Oak Glen in this one. Kind of comes down to Oak Glen beat Toronto. Do I think East Liverpool can beat Toronto? No. So I'm going to go with the Golden Bears.
Just to clarify, it's not the Toronto and Canada, Jamie, in case you're wondering.
Okay. All right. Maybe go to the next guy. I got to run it all back. Let me think about it.
Yeah, I like Oak Glen in this one. East Liverpool's kind of been struggling this season, and I think Oak Glen will win tonight. Although I do think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah, give me Oak Glen in this one. I think they're going to get the big time dub.
This should be a good game next. Salem at Marlington. I think Marlington's better than their record. I saw them play against Cheney, and they were down by.
Aren't they 1 and
5.
7?
Yeah, but they lost to Cheney by like a touchdown.
I'm going to go Salem.
I'm going Salem, but I think it's not going to be bad.
By how much? Tough guy.
I don't know.
It's Marlington's very good this year. I'm going Salem.
I didn't say they're good. I said they're better than what their record reflects.
Okay, sorry. And what should their record be?
I don't know. I mean, they lost 7-0 to Ridgewood, who's 6-2. They lost to Cheney. They were within 5 points in the third quarter.
What was the final?
Lost to Northwest, 22-14. So they don't have bad losses.
They could be 3-5 right now. I'll put that out there.
Okay, that's respectable.
Yeah.
Still going
give
Salem.
me give me the Quakers.
Did anybody see the silver or gray jerseys, whatever they want to call them, last week? Did anybody see those?
Yeah.
On camera? Those did not look good on camera. They looked like they were silk, like pajamas.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I didn't like it. And they were playing a team wearing all white, obviously, so it was a little tough to tell the difference of them. But
why did teams do that? Poland did that to us our senior year. They wore gray when we were wearing white, but not even real gray, like a silver that was almost whitish. Like, why do we do that?
I don't like that. The home team should have say, and I know Salem was the home team, but I just don't like. They should tell the other team so they can wear a darker color. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We showed up in white, and we were like, "Oh, okay, you guys are wearing silver. Cool. Had no idea."
It's like that one team in the NFL that always wears white at home.
Oh gosh, it's so beautiful. Don't you love the pants? Yeah. Don't you love the pants?
The Browns used to do that sometimes too.
Yeah, Browns.
That makes two stupid teams.
I like Salem in this one though. I feel like every time Marlington we talk about him, I'm an apologist. I'm like Richie, and I'm like, oh, I think the Dukes are pretty good. I'm off the bandwagon now. They're playing the Quakes. It's just not happening for them this year.
Yeah, so I like Salem in this one. I had a chance to see Marlington play. They are pretty athletic, although their quarterback will turn the ball over. I think he had 5 interceptions against Westbrook. So if they can limit the turnovers, I think it'll be a closer game. But if not, Salem runs away with this.
Mickey says it's going to be a close one.
Yeah, looking at some of Marlington's. Looking at some of Marlington's games over here, they've been in a couple by the looks of it. It's been like a little bit close. Only a few, mind you, but I just have to take Salem in this one. The better team, the better games played. I feel like the Quakers will go to 6-3 by the end of tonight.
What do you think the record could be, OB?
Who, Marlington or Salem?
Marlington. What do you think the record could be?
I'm gonna guess probably finish off the season.
You saying 3-5?
No, instead of 1-7 right now, what do you think they should be?
What do I think they could have won a couple more games. I mean, they lost one.
So they'd
game,
be 3-5.
So 7-0, yeah. And then they lost to a Kansas Central Catholic 35-31. They were in those 2 games right there. So honestly, they could have about 3 wins over here. 3-5.
That is a great segment right there.
Who could have a better record?
No, I mean just OB breaking down that Marlington should be 3-5. That's a beautiful thing. Proud of you right there.
Thank you.
OB, do you realize that we just talked about the same exact thing for 5 minutes before you said that?
Really?
You got lost in the Yankees and Guardians.
All right, Springfield at Jackson Milton. Good game, I think.
The Yoke said weeks ago that Springfield would not lose the rest of the way. So far, Chef Smooch. Springfield.
Yeah, I'm going Springfield.
I personally think that this is the hardest game to call of the night.
Wow.
Jackson Milton, Springfield has figured out who they are, and they're winning games, and they're back to Tigers football. Jackson Milton having one of the best seasons they've had probably ever. They need that trademark win. Every team needs that trademark win that they're going to put their stamp on, and when they go into the playoffs, they can call back to it. I think it's coming tonight against Springfield. They're going to beat Springfield.
Sammy's always going against my colors. He's going against the Hubbard blue, Brookfield orange.
I picked Hubbard tonight.
I guess that's fair. That's because they were playing OB's Niles Dragon. You know what I mean? So, but I like Springfield here. I'm really hoping that they can win this one. Next week, going to play Sebring, so I think they'll be able to win that one as well. I'm really hoping they can get a home game in these playoffs, man, because I really want to be back in New Middletown for that first round matchup.
Yeah, I like Springfield as well. I think they get the win tonight. And also, I have a buddy here, Drew Clark, up at school to Springfield. It's his birthday today, so shout out to him. Happy birthday, and go Tigers.
Yeah, and this one, just give me Springfield in this one. They're back.
Easily said.
Valley
Put that on the ticker all night long. OB, Springfield, they're back.
I love it.
Just run.
Put it on a T-shirt.
That's a good idea.
Valley at Wellsville. One word.
Yeah, I'm not even going to do it today.
Valley.
Gold-blooded.
I didn't even know Valley existed until this year, but they have quickly become a favorite team of mine based on the antics and the piano playing and everything else. So I don't think I'm picking against Valley ever again. Give me Valley.
Sammy, maybe it was because they used to be Youngstown Christian. Maybe that's what did it to you.
That's it. That could be
There
it.
we go. I got Valley with that said.
Yeah, Valley big.
Chloe with a late drop in says Fitch over Boardman.
War Eagle.
Harding at Cheney.
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 Give me the Cowboys.
And this is the game that Ian O'Brien has been doing prep for all week. Waterloo at McDonald.
Ian, you want it?
The full screen? Sure, you give it to me.
He wants
So
it.
in this game over here, both teams right now losing record, but that doesn't matter here really in this one. Waterloo, in my opinion, they can still make the playoffs if they win tonight. It's going to be huge. Now they have Haken. They're quarterback and running back. Passing wise, 2 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, not the best. However, rushing wise, over 1,000 yards, 1,040 yards, 15 touchdowns, has only fumbled once. McDonald's defense, not that good right now. They have to step up a bit. However, both these teams are rushing attacks. McDonald's, for example, Showbowl, 223 yards, Moldenstadt, 342 yards. Right now, both have only, in fact, had a total of 3 touchdowns, but they're still very talented. By the way, I love the music call right there. In my opinion, though, for this one, you're going to have to get Waterloo. Better defense, better rushing attack, and I think they put up some better points. It's going to be a little close first, but I think Waterloo wins this one. And another thing about this, however, is that Waterloo tonight will get their first win over McDonald since they've both been playing each other. Because McDonald right now is 4-0 since 2017.
All right. Give me McDonald.
Nice job. I'll take Waterloo.
I mean, after all that, I got to go Waterloo, right?
OB, you know the last time Waterloo made the playoffs?
1999.
Isn't that crazy, man? What a crazy fact. Give me McDonald.
Yeah, Ian, that was a great analysis. You're doing a great job. You've all done a great job here. But, yeah, it's going to be McDonald tonight.
Swerve City.
All right.
Get the music going.
Is that it? No, we got a movie.
No, we're not done.
Oh, okay. Go. Yeah, OB picked Waterloo.
Okay. I'm going to go West Branch at Carrollton, our next one.
Branch.
West Branch.
Branch of West.
Turn the music off.
I got to go with West. Although Carrollton kind of surprised me last week with the win over Salem.
Give me West Branch in this one. They're taking the dub.
Western Reserve at Sebring.
Western Reserve.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be Western Reserve. I don't think Sebring's getting it tonight.
Yeah, I like Reserve in this one as well.
Yeah, give me Reserve.
Give me the Blue Devils of Western Reserve.
Edison, undefeated at Buckeye Local.
Give me the Wildcats.
Edison.
Yeah, I like Edison here as well, and I gotta say, looking forward to some future playoff matchups. I really hope Edison can play like a Mooney or someone in the first round to really prove themselves, because I still just can't believe it.
Yeah, I like Edison as well, but I don't really think Edison's played that great at this point, so we'll see what they do in the playoffs.
Give me Edison in this one.
Last game of the night before our Saturday game. Freedom at Mohawk. Give me Mohawk.
Mohawk.
I said it the last time I was on here. If I have a chance to pick a team called Mohawk, I'm picking Mohawk. Give me Mohawk.
You see, riding with you there, Sam, you have a chance to pick a team named Freedom. I mean, what is better than freedom when we live in this magnificent country? With that said, I'm still going Mohawk.
Mohawk's better than Freedom.
Freedom, no. Freedom's the best. Number one.
God, country, hate. That's how it goes.
God, country, hate, freedom. Mohawk.
Freedom, Mohawk.
Wildcat.
Yeah, I like Freedom. And
O'Brien.
I didn't know Mikey wanted. Give me Mohawk.
All right. Saturday, 1 o'clock at Ridge. Steubenville, the Big Red coming to town, taking on Mooney.
Who are you taking?
Steubenville.
Okay. Two teams with one team common denominator. It is Lindsley. Both teams losing to Lindsley. I'm going to take Mooney. I'm taking the biggest win of the season. An emotional win. Give me the Cards.
If they do beat Steubenville Saturday, I think they have a chance to beat Ursuline.
No.
I agree.
Steubenville's probably better than Ursuline.
Nope.
Have you seen Steubenville play?
Yep. They lost to Lindsley.
You didn't watch them.
I didn't have to watch it.
Watch them.
No.
You'll watch. You'll see Saturday.
Oh, man. It's hard to pick against Steubenville because they are just – I mean, they're Steubenville. They're Steubenville, but then they're Steubenville and then and the other guys are Mooney. So I'm going to go Steubenville here. It's hard. I can't pick against them. I mean, they played just a ton of quality teams. I know, Mooney is Mooney, but give me Steubenville.
Yeah, this is definitely a tough matchup to pick. I wanted to go with the Cards here, but at the end of the day, Reno's still coaching them boys, so I got the Big Red.
yeah, Coach Reno's been there a long time. I think Steubenville gets the win, but it's nice to see Steubenville finally traveling. They play the majority of their games at home, so it's nice to see them coming up here to play a game.
80-20.
Yeah. As much as I hate it, I'm going to have to go with the Big Red in this one, getting the dub over Cardinal Mooney.
How dare you, Ian O'Brien, one of the biggest Cardinal fans. Who did you work out with Steubenville that you're taking him?
No, I mean, besides Ty Arcelez, former YSU film guy that played for Steubenville. No, I just play them in the past and just seeing them now, they're always just stacked somehow, so I'm just going to go Steubenville.
I played flag football with a kid from Steubenville.
Have you played against the Steubenville in a varsity game, though?
Yeah, I have, and we beat them.
So I have. Yeah. And
Hey, we beat Steubenville too.
In what?
In football, thank you to playing an illegal player. 1-0 victory, baby. Send it.
Okay. Classic.
One of them, huh?
Unshocking.
Jamie loves those bylaws. He's a big fan of those bylaws.
No, we don't even need to go there right now, DJ. We don't need to. Okay, my mood is like, it's okay. It's good because it's Friday night football, but the Yankees kind of suck right now. Don't knock me off my horse.
Is Giancarlo Stanton blind when he swings the bat?
Dude, did you see that 3-1 swing?
Yes.
I about jumped out my window here. That is just ridiculous.
At least he's on first base, except for he just got pinch run for it. And I think Josh Donaldson actually is blind. Like he's got those glasses on like the dude from the Pepsi commercials when I was a kid.
When he pimped that ball off the wall, that's about the 4th or 5th time that it's happened this year. And I was ready to drive to the Bronx and fist fight Josh Donaldson.
You might be able to take it. Aaron Judge and Mike Stanton, I don't think so.
No.
Jamie, it could be worse. Your team could be named after a bridge.
What is that?
Your team could be named after a bridge.
Who's that?
Fair. Guardians.
Oh. Stop complaining. You guys have good baseball teams. Let me know when the big seller is the best ballpark in America. Let me know when you guys are at that level.
It is a beautiful place, though.
It's gorgeous. But Little League teams can play better in that ballpark.
Really nice ballpark.
30 years ago today, by the way. 30 Sid slid. So, happy anniversary, Pirates fans. One last thing. Happy birthday to my mother, the one that gave me life, Susan Yoakley. Happy birthday. That? We love you so much. If it wasn't for you, there would be no us. God bless you. God bless all of you watching tonight. Get out to a local game. We love you. And we'll see you later right here from YSN and the Power Hour, your #1 rock station in the Valley. How do I turn this off? I can't even turn it off.